Although I wouldn't go over 60.
Oh, Joe's watching me like an actual hawk.
Slow down.
Bartway.
That was
20, get out! So
Yeah.
how was my driving from an IAM observer's point of view? That's you. This is Joseph. He might be the youngest driving instructor in Abergavenny. Can you say Abergavenny in a Welsh accent?
Abergavenny.
This is what we came all the way to Wales for. But not only that, he's also one of the most highly qualified drivers here.
Highly qualified?
You're like
Ouch.
IAM qualified.
Ouch.
You're a driving instructor.
Yeah.
And IAM, surely
Okay,
yeah, we're having
okay.
that. Then learned to be a driving instructor in Abergavenny, but not only that, he's passed IAM. Not only that, he's an IAM observer. Give me a more highly qualified person to show me around Abergavenny, I'll wait. You said don't take a driving test here unless you've been here before. Abergavenny is a hard place to drive.
It's definitely worth coming here before you take your test.
Okay.
Definitely worth having a drive around here before you come here.
Out of towners fail here, but locals can pass here.
Locals pass here all the time.
Okay.
Out of towns pass on the silliest little things.
Guess which one of us in the car's not a local? So this should be interesting. This is interesting not only because I don't know the roads here and it's supposed to be very difficult for out-of-towners, but also you're an IAM observer, advanced driving. So
I will be watching you like a hawk.
I'm going to be under huge pressure for this. So I'm going to try and drive perfectly. I'm going to try and get around a route at Abergavenny. We're going to have a look and see why it's so difficult for out-of-towners. And you can speak Welsh?
No,
Oh.
not at all. Why do you throw it?
Because you said, what was the Welsh you said just now?
Borada.
Okay.
That's like hello.
Is that the only thing you know how to say in Welsh?
That's it.
Oh, okay. How do you say it again?
Borada.
Borada.
It's more like borada.
Borada.
Yeah, it's more like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Borada.
I'm slowly learning Welsh. I know araf, I know croeso, and now I know borada. Any other Welsh you want to teach me? Let me know in the comments. So this is not only an electric car, but it's also a Peugeot. If you're a long-time subscriber to the channel, you'll know my love-hate relationship with Peugeots. It's full electric.
It's full electric.
Peugeot 208.
Yes, E208, yeah. The GT version.
Okay, so tell me about the driving test centre. What are the facilities like in there? You've been in there loads.
So it's actually quite funny. The guys' toilets is tiny.
Okay.
It's like a little alleyway, but the facility's nice. It's got good seating. You know, you can fit everybody in there. There's usually 4 examiners. There's plenty of seating for all.
Okay.
The actual car park can be complicated if it gets full.
Turn left, A40, Monmouth Road.
On it.
The actual test centre or the car park in the test centre can be a little bit complicated because it goes down a hill. So if you're not good at reversing up a hill, then I'd get practicing.
Oh, really? So the car
Yeah.
park's on a hill?
It's
at
on
the start of the driving
it's
test?
on a bit of a steep hill, yeah.
Do they do bay parking in that car park?
Yes, they do.
They
yeah.
do as well? Okay.
But there's also a couple of car parks around that they also use. But yeah, it's bay parking.
Wow.
Now, fun thing that you just missed: change to 30.
Do it?
It just there. So when we rounded that corner, change to 30. It's really easy to miss. So examiners have to mention that all the time.
Oh, do they? They let you know?
They do, yeah.
That's so generous.
It is.
Are the examiners really? See, the car still thinks it's 20. The car missed that as well.
It's because the camera's missed it. Yeah.
30 reminder. Okay, there.
Yeah.
So if I missed it, I'd have a reminder there.
You've got a little reminder there.
Oh, so the examiners at Abergavenny help you out?
They do help out quite considerably, yeah.
That's unusual.
Take the second
That's nice. So what are we rating the facilities at Abergavenny Test Centre?
there left, A45.
I'd say 7.
7, okay.
7 out of 10.
Strong. If you've had a driving test at Abergavenny, or you've learnt to drive here, or you've driven with Joe, then let me know in the comments what your experience of Abergavenny and taking a driving test and learning to drive here is like.
Take the second exit, then there left.
They actually decorate the test centre.
Decorate it?
Yeah.
Who does?
They do, the examiners.
The examiners decorate it in what?
Well, at Christmas time, we had a little Christmas tree and some
Oh,
tinsel
nice.
surrounding the test centre.
Okay, nice little community feel. I think that's
Yeah.
one of the things that I've really learnt about. Are we quite that as an exit?
So, that's a big debate because it's technically an exit because it is listed on the sign, but it's only listed on the sign from that direction.
Uh-huh.
So,
So I could have got a minor there.
No,
Okay.
no.
No mistake?
No mistake.
Okay, from an advanced driver, I'm taking that.
So, from personal experience of other tests that I've gone through there,
Yeah.
they will often say, if they're giving verbal directions, take the first main exit towards Hereford rather than second
okay.
exit.
Yes, yes.
So it wouldn't be classed as a misleading signal because Who in their right mind's going up a little
thinking that
alleyway?
you're going there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, that's a really interesting thing that I noticed about Wales. Everything's got a really nice community feel. When you go into a supermarket, the checkout people are all having a chat about like, oh, how's your mum? To anybody that walks past. Everybody knows each other in the little towns and villages. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Would you be expected to be getting up to 60 on this road on a driving test?
I would, personally.
You would, okay.
Although I wouldn't go over 60.
That was 61. This is the thing with electric cars, you can't hear the engine go.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's so easy. And that's something that I have to spend a lot of time with students on in the 20 zone, is they struggle to keep at 20 in the
Because you
electric
can't hear
cars.
it.
Because you can't hear it.
Yeah. What's the best tip for staying at the speed limit when you can't hear your car because yours is electric or CVT?
Don't stay at the speed limit.
Oh, aim to be under
sit
it.
just slightly below it.
Okay.
Like I tend to sit around 19 miles an hour, and I have a good feel if the car's accelerating or not.
After 800 yards.
I don't. This car feels the same, the noise is the same, the feel is the same at 40 to 50 to 60. Maybe you have to get used to it.
It is a bit of a getting used to thing, yeah.
Oh, Joe's watching me like an actual hawk. What are we doing? Skenrith. We're turning right here, so we're going to mirror signal. Are we turning right here? Yes.
Turn right.
And let's slow down. That van is miles off down the road, so I'm not going to plan on stopping. This is tricky though. If you're not from around here and you did see, I'm questioning it. Am I turning right here or what?
People have done U-turns there by accident.
No.
So examiners have had to jump in because their students have done a U-turn. It's happened.
This is a sick place to take a driving test though, not going to lie.
521 Ross Road.
Look how nice this is on your driving test. Look at the old, where are we now?
We're near Main Diff Court Hospital, so we're just outside of Abergavenny. Not much at all.
Main Diff Court Hospital. Is that
Yeah.
NHS? What's
Then
this?
turn left.
After you've done 60 miles an hour on that national, which
Yeah.
is basically the same road as this is silly.
Yeah,
Do a lot of people fail around here because they're going
too fast.
too fast?
They come off the dual carriageway
For the
and
20.
then they or the single carriageway and then they just go too fast.
The sat nav right now says 16. My car's doing 18, 19 miles an hour. This, I'm going at the speed limit. Does this feel silly?
Then turn left.
Joseph's saying nothing. I'm
I'm not helping.
I'm an IAM boy.
You're Rosper, so you.
Oh, that's so tight. To not cut that corner's a little bit tricky.
A lot of people, if they're in a manual car, they'll think they can do that into second gear.
Oh, really?
Because
of the hill, hard.
and they'll end up stalling on that hill.
Yeah. Ooh, don't hit the crow. Wow, Abergavenny is not going to get 10 out of 10 for difficulty. 10 is high and
10.
0 is low.
Turn left. Wyndham Road.
Because I'm trying to find the perfect 10 driving test centre.
That's fair enough.
Mirror, signal.
Turn left.
Where did you take your driving test? In Abergavenny?
In Abergavenny.
Yeah. Did you pass first time?
Yes.
Oh, that's so tight as well. Why is this full lock?
I know. So I did my theory second time round, but I did my practical first time round.
Okay, you're one of those annoying people. Actually,
Annoying people.
Yeah, like, oh, you passed first time. How do you know? Because they'll tell you. Don't they say the best drivers pass second time? Or is that just what people who pass second time say to make themselves feel better?
Grosvenor Road.
I'm gonna stay quiet on that one.
Do you know I've got a theory up now?
I didn't. Oh, is that why you're asking
It's
these
called
questions?
DriveWiser.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did remember you had it on a video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get that.
It's got more hazard perception than the DVSA app and the 4-in-1 app as well.
Oh,
It's got
brilliant.
more hazard perception clips so you can learn and practice more.
Oh, brilliant.
It's got the exact same questions, obviously, because the DVSA just licenses them. But
Yeah.
then we've got more theory questions as well than all of the other apps, because it's not just the DVSA content, it's extra content as well.
Yeah. So we're going to pull over on the left behind
Oh,
this Peugeot
Okay.
and leave enough room so that you can move off. as well.
Peugeot bros. Can I
Peugeot bros.
block the pavement? Okay, because you didn't say anything, I'm not going to block the pavement.
Yeah, we'll just stop there. Perfect. Okay, cool. And then we're effectively doing an angled start, please.
Okay, so this is tricky because there's a bend, and then I'm going to have to move out onto the wrong side of the road, potentially in the path of oncoming vehicles, and then I'm going to fail my driving test if someone comes around that bend. Should we get this over and done with quick, or drive through it slowly so we can duck into a corner? I don't know. What would you suggest?
I always recommend going along that road a bit slower than others because people come along the other way.
Oh, so lucky. If RAC was 5 seconds earlier.
Because a lot of people, they don't like the 20. So they'll come in off of the National, come into this section and continue doing like 30 around that corner.
Okay. Oh, you can see why they made it 20 though, really.
Yeah.
I can't hate it. Like, Merthyr Tydfil, I was there yesterday, stupid. The whole town centre, even like massive roads at 20 miles an hour, it doesn't make any sense. But it's better than London. Like now, look, you don't have to go very far to actually put your foot down. Do you enjoy driving?
I love it.
Yeah. What
Love
do you enjoy
driving.
about driving? Fast or safe or the procedure or what?
Getting places.
Okay.
Getting places.
The
And also
convenience.
the sort of, I enjoy the process of driving, the changing gears, the accelerating part of it. I think like being good at driving is also fun.
Okay, the changing gears.
Like changing gears, accelerating, everything like that.
Do you have another car?
I do.
What car
I have
you got?
a Mercedes.
Which
It's
one?
An A-Class.
A180?
A180, it's manual.
Okay, this 60 miles an hour, mental. But we made the last one 20. Mental. What? How would you decide or teach someone to decide what the correct speed for this road is? Appropriate speed.
I really like what you were talking about in that other video in Monmouth about limit points.
Ah, yeah?
And I teach them the exact same.
Okay, teach me limit points. This will be great.
I do teach a bit of a dumbed down version. I more look at it as like, can you see where the road's going?
Yeah.
If you can't see where the road's going, slow down.
Uh-huh.
If you can see where the road's going, speed up.
Okay.
So along that section there, we can see along the whole road, so I'd have encouraged speeding up.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
But you can't see around this corner and there could be anything
Yes.
like these pedestrians here.
Slow down to what speed though? How do you decide what speed to slow down to?
What I say is, if you go around a corner and you feel like you're being pushed into the seat, you've gone around it too quickly.
Okay.
If you feel like you're kind of gripping onto the side, you've gone around it too quickly. But
Interesting.
this sort of speed's great for this sort of road. 'Cause,
35. Right
35.
now. I can see maybe
Yeah.
100 metres down the road.
But then you can't quite see because the road just sort of disappears. So I would be letting off, slowing down. I would say 20, 25, 30, sort of that areas.
Okay.
You know, because it's a speed where you can stop quite quickly.
Have you ever seen any accidents on these roads?
No.
On these country lanes?
No.
Never?
No.
Because people in Wales are sensible?
I've just never seen. Well, you always hear about people having accidents. I've never seen one.
Turn left,
Interesting.
Hereford Road.
Because I'm not from around here, obviously.
Yeah.
So it feels like these roads are dangerous.
Yeah.
Like if you let people drive at 60 miles an hour, like legally, that's okay.
Yeah.
People are going to do that, no? Look how nice this is. I'm sorry. What is this? Where are we now?
You got a church. So we're up in Mardy, up at the top of Abergavenny.
Mardy.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean in a bad mood?
No.
Turn
No.
left, Hereford Road.
In the comments, let's have the conversation. Should 60 miles an hour national speed limit country roads be a thing? Because surely, if I own a Subaru Impreza, and not me, because I'm sensible,
Slow down.
but why?
That was
20, get out! Get out!
So when you came up that hill, let's replay it. Watch that back.
Okay, rewind the tapes.
Watch that back in the video.
Yeah.
There's a 20 sign sitting in the hedge.
No, in the hedge!
Yep.
What?
Yeah. So
Put it in the hedge.
so we're back at 20 again, and that will probably be it for the rest of our time here. We'll be at 20.
Oh yeah, Mardy, that's the sign.
Yeah.
Okay, so 60 miles an hour national speed limit country lanes, are they dangerous? Because if you are legally allowed to drive down those roads at 60 miles an hour and you've got, I don't know, a Subaru or a Nissan Skyline, am I not going to just do that?
So this is where I'm trying to encourage my students to take extra lessons.
One Audi TT.
Or Audi TT. It's not a TT.
Is it not?
No.
Oh.
But this is where I'm encouraging students to take advanced courses like the IAM and like ROSPA and like, for example, the IAM provide a driver refresher day.
Right, this is so boring. And what does that teach you, like safety and stuff? But if you have to be a certain kind of person to do that.
Yeah,
if
you
I'm
do.
an ASBO young person and I've bought an Audi TT, I'm not interested in your IAM course.
No, 100%. So that's where I'm trying to get my students to do these courses, because I'm trying to sort of incentivize them to do it from early on. But also I'm teaching them aspects of the IAM course just throughout their learning, so that they are getting a little bit of that advanced driving anyway.
Okay. I don't really have an opinion on it, because certain roads are mega fun to drive really fast on, and it's legal. So like you know the car I have, and It's extremely fun.
Mm.
But I don't know. Can we make national speed limit not a thing on country lanes? Should
What?
that not be a thing?
No, I thoroughly enjoy driving along national speed limit roads.
Do you?
They're so much fun.
Surely that road that we were just on, the one that I said, well, bloody hell, 60,
Yeah.
that should have been a 40. Like, maximum people should be driving down that is
Nah.
40.
Well, the thing is, people drive down it at 40. No, like I very rarely find people actually going at 60 along that road.
That's insane. This is the insane thing about Wales. Look at the view. I'm sorry. If you look, how far is that? Maybe 2 miles away.
What is?
The mountains.
Yeah,
You can
not
see-
not far away at all.
You can see 2 miles, 4 miles, 6 miles that way as well, and it's mountains and fields. If you look like 10 meters left, right, back and front in London, do you know what you see? Bloody buildings, flats with no one living in them. Stupid. Honestly though, this right now, this is painful.
I used to live in Cardiff because I went to uni there, and yeah, it did get a little bit sad because
You can't see any of this.
like I've obviously grown up in this area where you look around and there's just greenery everywhere, but you go to Cardiff or any sort of city and it's just grey dull buildings. So yeah,
What did you study at uni in Cardiff?
I did documentary photography.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah,
Have you got a photography account?
I do.
What is it? It's going to be here.
Spark_photography__.
I'm going to check it out, and I'll
Yeah.
put it here so you can check it out too. Also, Joe has a YouTube channel.
I do.
Tell me about it.
Unlock driving. I don't do very many videos at the moment, but every now and then I like to do a video. So I've done a couple videos on test routes around here.
So if you've got a driving test, first exit. If you've got a driving test at Abergavenny, what you need to do is you need to check out Joe's YouTube channel because you've got more options for routes than just this one at your fingertips. So
Yeah.
how was my driving from an IAM observer's point of view? That's you.
Speeding. That was
From the hidden sign.
Well, no, elsewhere as well.
Oh, like by 1 or 2, you can't.
Well, 62 and a 60, 22
Get
and
out.
a 20.
Joe, no. 62 and a 20?
No,
22.
62 and a 60.
60, okay.
Yeah, so we're just going to follow the road.
Let's give Abergavenny, really tight junctions. But then we get the view.
Then we
I'm
get the
sorry,
view.
you can never get bored of this.
Then you get distracted by the view, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, get distracted. Points for Abergavenny. We've given the facilities a 7.
I
We're
give
going
it a
to
7,
give
yep.
the difficulty, I'm going to give it 4. Because why are you hiding speed signs in a bush?
Certainly for people coming out of town, it's not immediately easy. You do have to get around and sort of see it a little bit.
Oh, this isn't fair. I failed my driving test because the speed sign was in a bush.
Yeah. Now, in fairness, I was being quite harsh on you because examiners would have also said there is a 20 here and it does
would they?
change
The
to 20.
examiners at Abergavenny are so nice.
Yeah.
Everybody, wherever you're taking your driving test, come down to Abergavenny and do it here instead because the examiners are lovely.
Yeah, they give you advance warning of those sorts of speed because they know you can't see it. I was being harsh on you because
Okay. All the Abergavenny instructors are going to hate me now. No! Don't let the out-of-towners come to our driving test centre. Area, score, it's got to get high marks. It's not as nice as Brecon. It's not as nice as Monmouth. It's nicer than Merthyr Tydfil.
definitely. I'd agree with you there.
What are we going to give it for? I gave Monmouth 9.5, didn't I? We're going to give
We're
it
going to have to give it like a 7 or an 8
a
over here.
7.5 is fair,
Yeah.
in between the two.
Because even though we do have a lot of beautiful scenery, you don't end up driving in very much of it.
Do you not?
You'd end up driving mostly like around town or on the dual carriageway, and you tend to stay. You'd very rarely go out onto any country lanes.
Do you know what? I've changed my mind. 7. This is giving Crawley vibes. Like Swindon. Now,
Oh, yeah.
now we look like, I can't see the mountains now. This looks like Swindon. Some of it is absolutely beautiful, but not all of it. And when I say area score, I mean like the vibes, the ambience.
Yeah.
Oh no, 7.5. Look at that though.
And then it comes back again, doesn't it? Yeah.
7.5. I'm keeping it there. So, extremely slow. Extremely hard to pass here unless you know the test routes, unless you know the area. If you're not from around here, just do your test somewhere else. Go to Monmouth.
Yeah.
Although you said that examiner at Monmouth. What's wrong with that?
Oh, I don't know.
Can't
I've just heard mixed things.
Okay.
I'm not going to say
Not gonna
anything. Not going to say anything and put myself in hard water. But
Off camera, Joseph said, joking. I'm joking. We are 2 roads away from the driving test centre right now. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Joe. Where can I find you on Instagram as well?
So Unlock Driving, same again, branding.
There left.
Love it.
At the end of the road.
This
turn
playlist
left.
that Joseph is holding is if you've got your driving test here at Abergavenny or anywhere else. These are my best driving test tips, hints, advice, secrets from a driving examiner. This is going to help you pass for sure. If you want to see anywhere else that I've driven on this exploration of England, Ireland, Scotland, now Wales, click this one on my body. See you in the next one. Thanks, peace, bye.